What's going on guys, Glassman here, and we are back with another episode of Weekly Gaming News. I'll be covering the biggest gaming news stories of the week from the WoW Classic launch to some of the details behind Telltale games being acquired, so let's get right into it. World of Warcraft Classic is live, but instead of getting into a deep hole of MMO goodness, many fans are stuck watching the slow ticking countdown of incredibly long queues. As expected, there has been a huge amount of people looking to play WoW Classic. Things at Blizzard are likely hectic. Shortly after the launch of Classic, they released 3 more servers to take some of the weight. Blizzard is also urging players to abandon loaded servers in favour of the new servers being opened in order to balance the load. Some players have even reported sightings of people using auto-clicker programs to automate click and key press routines so that the game doesn't boot them when they're away from their keyboard. This is supposedly obvious, as these characters generally move in simple repeated patterns so that the game thinks they're still there. These automated programs are technically against the terms of service, but it's looking like players aren't wanting to face the wait times anymore. Cyberpunk 2077 will no longer label male and female options when designing your character. CD Projekt Red is taking a new stance on their character creation process in their upcoming dystopian game. Instead of the usual male and female choice, you will now have the option to choose a body type and voice, which now includes a wider range of options than we saw in earlier gameplay. Concept artist Marv Jonkers told Metro in an interview that you don't choose I want to be a female or male character. You now choose a body type because we want you to feel free to create any character you want. In the past, CD Projekt Red had received mass criticism for a controversial in-game ad that was released in a screenshot at E3, which featured a possibly transgender model promoting a fictional drink called Mix It Up. CD Projekt Red defended themselves by explaining that the ad is a metaphor for how the game's megacorporations influence the character's thoughts. Art director Cassia Redishuk told Polygon, "This is all to show that, much like in our modern world, hypersexualization in advertisements is just terrible. It was a conscious choice on our end to show that in this world, a world where you are a cyberpunk, a person fighting against corporations, that advertisement is what you're fighting against." Back in 2018, we saw the downfall of Telltale Games, the storytelling video game company. But this week, LCG Entertainment, a new holding company formed by some well-known names in the game industry, acquired the remnants. Telltale Games were responsible for the unique storytelling games such as the Walking Dead series, The Wolf Among Us, and Tales from the Borderlands. But the company abruptly shut down when it ran out of money, which left 200 employees without work. The company will now be reborn as LA-based LCG Entertainment will run things continuing with the Telltale name. In a press release on the Telltale website, no purchase price was disclosed, but the company does acknowledge that it holds the rights to the original Telltale games such as The Wolf Among Us, Puzzle Agents, and Batman. The press release goes on stating that the reissue of specific back catalogue titles and new games in existing IPs will be announced in the coming weeks, but don't expect more Walking Dead. The licenses for the Walking Dead series, as well as the unfinished Stranger Things tie-in game, have since reverted back to the original owners, meaning it's unlikely we'll see new games in these franchises ship under the Telltale name. On September 9th, 2019 at the Tokyo Game Show, Capcom will reveal a new Resident Evil project. The game is expected to be released on PS4, Xbox One and Windows PC, according to the Project Resistance teaser website that Capcom has put up. The trailer will be released to the world via the Capcom YouTube page at 8 AM PST on the 9th of September, and anyone attending the Tokyo Game Show will be able to watch gameplay at the Capcom booth at set times during the show, which will be held from the 12th of September to the 15th of September. Information on the project is scarce, but images of the game have been leaked online. Reddit user 5 Eye Samurai put the YouTube livestream link for the trailer into a thumbnail grabber site and found what appeared to be screenshots from the Project Resistance trailer. The image quality isn't too great, but from what we can see, it's looking like this will be a 4-player game, with a lot of people speculating whether this will be a spiritual successor to 2003's Resident Evil Outbreak. So those were my biggest gaming news picks for the week. Thanks for watching, and feel free to let me know what you thought of any of the news below. If you want weekly gaming news picks like this every week, then do subscribe, as I send these videos out every Sunday. I also send out other gaming content in between, like some funnies and analysis, so if that's what you're into, then check those out over on the channel. Anyway, that's it for this video. Till the next one, stay glassy, love you, bye.